So dis reg, you en David Brooke sit hier van Sport24, maar hy het vandag vir my gesê, hy het vroeër met Tinus Bierman gepraat en gesê, hy sal die oefeninge saam met julle doen volgende week, as Tinus hier saam met ons die sport kom doen. So kom ons kyk wat gebeur in die volgende week, of het ooit sal gebeur. Ek het vanoggend gesmeek en gevra dat iemand anders die sport moet doen, want ek is baie hartseer oor my span wat hierdie naweek verloor het. En weet jy wat, hier sit ek hier, want niemand wil die sport doen nie. Morning David.
You couldn't get away from it this morning.
I cried on Saturday when that final whistle blew.
It was heartbreaking for the Bulls. And you know, this morning on the show, we're talking about getting the message across. I've got a message for you which I'd like to get across to you, and you can say what it means to you.
Oh, you are popping my finger.
That means...
You've just blown down my Bulls finger.
Bulls' chances deflated. But there is a chance that the Bulls can get to the final. You can go down to the ticket office and you can go and get tickets to the Stormers in the final.
Thank you for getting that message across. That was me doing the drum roll. I hope you got that message.
I got that message.
Yeah, moving along.
Moving along swiftly. Yeah, unfortunately for you and the whole of Pretoria, the Bulls are out of the Super Rugby competition. It was just a game too far for them. You know, they won 6 in a row. They just couldn't get that final victory. And the Sharks did extremely well. To go to Loftus and to win normally is very difficult. But to go there with such pressure on you, Sharks made some sneaky team changes. Michalak came in at fly-off and Pat Lambie at fullback. And it worked for them. You know, it was a hard-fought game. There was blood on the field. Pat Lambie got blood. You know, when your fly-off gets blood on him, then, you know, it's a rough game. So Sharks are now through to the playoffs. They've got a brutal trip to New Zealand now.
36-hour trip to
It's
New
no
Zealand.
joke, and that's why they're playing on Saturday. I can't see them beating the Crusaders at home. The Crusaders are a championship-winning side. They know how to win titles. And especially at home, you know, they're playing the Sharks at home on Saturday. The Blues are playing the Waratahs in Auckland on Friday. So basically what will happen now is the Stormers and the Reds get a week off, which is a well-deserved break. Peter Grant can sit in the ice bucket and rest his injuries because he was crucial to their victory over the Cheetahs. I mean, you know, Kurt Coleman, with all due respect to him, he's still a youngster. And he came in the other day and he was very nervous. Peter Grant, key to the Stormers.
I'm so glad he got man of the match. I mean, he's been off with injuries, on and off, on and off, on and off. So.
Alistair Coetzee has had to manage his team extremely well. He's done really well this season to manage his players. I mean, guys have been injured left, right and centre. They've been calling up guys from the Varsity Cup teams, you know. I almost got a call in, but you know, my gammy knee from school days is you know, not good enough.
You didn't get that message.
Tank almost got a call, you know. You know, there's problems when Tank almost gets a call back. And so, yeah, the Stormers now have a week off, and they wait basically for the winner between the Crusaders and the Sharks. It's probably going to be a Crusaders-Stormers semi-final at Newlands. We all know what reception the Crusaders got last time and what some of the fans got up to last time, the local fans. So it's going to be an interesting couple of weeks left in the Super Rugby. So, I mean, it's all to play for now, and hopefully the Stormers and the Sharks can keep the SA flag flying high.
Does this mean I have to support the Stormers now for the rest of the Super 15?
I think you might have to. I might have to. I've got to organise you a jersey, you know. That,
I'm a small, thank you. Baby Box this weekend didn't do too well.
Yeah, you know, we're playing in the Junior World Cup at the World Championships at the moment, and it's always interesting to watch the junior guys because they're the next in line to take over from the Matfields, the Smiths and Co. So, you know, it's always great to see guys doing well. Davy Taron, former Griquas coach, is the coach there. And we played England in our group stage, which was a crucial game because we needed to win that to get through to the semi-finals. But, you know, when we play England, whatever sport, it could be the under-9 championships, it's still a massive game. You know, in chess, it's still a big game. So we unfortunately lost, and we lost out on the semi-final spot, which is disappointing because, you know, we want our junior teams doing well. It's a good psychological boost. You know where your junior structures are if you do well in those kind of tournaments.
And then the US Open, run us through what happened this weekend.
It was a late night. It was a late night. Lots of coffee this morning. Rory McIlroy, you know, everybody remembers Rory from choking in the Masters, which Charles Schwartzel won earlier this year. He didn't choke this time. He had a big point to prove. So, first round, second round, third round, leading from the front, smashing every single individual record that was there. You know, he finished 8 shots clear of the field. First major title. You know, there's a gap now in world golf because Tiger Woods is no longer the main man. So, you know, there's a gap for a guy to come in and say, I'm here, and I'm here to take your spot. Which is great, you know, he's a Northern Irishman, so I'm sure there was a lot of beer flowing last night.
Well, David, always great chatting to you, although today being a bit depressed about my team and you popping my bull's finger.
There's Wimbledon to look forward to.
And there's Wimbledon to look forward to starting today.
A couple of South Africans in the draw, so things are looking up for South African sport.
Yeah, they are. But thank you so much for joining us. Now, before you go, you know that I'm very much into my triathlon.
I do, yeah.
I'm busy training for what is called the Cape Town Challenge. It's a 3.8K swim out Granger Bay,
Sure.
180K around Cape Town, cycle,
Yeah.
plus a 42K run around Cape Town as well in November.
I'll follow you in the car.
You can follow me in the car. But the team that's training me as a woman and man, a couple, a husband and wife, Claire and Kent Horner.
Okay.
And you had a chance to meet them. Take a look at this.